Editing. TODAY space WE space NOOD space BED. Fungal Cart 2400.
The journey continues. I need to find another village. I don't have to go for it, but I will just cause. A villager outpost. That's something that I don't want to mess with right now. So I think I'll just head straight that way. Village number 3, 4. We're in Bedrock Edition. That is a theme. There isn't a blacksmith, but we do have some carrots. Whoa, look at this one. I just don't think I want a mountain base right now. Why is the baby cow so far away from the mama cow? Why do you look like that? There's another baby cow. Is that part of it as well? The babies don't have to be with their moms. The swamp is pretty cool to find only because they have these flowers, and they are my favorite in the game. I don't believe lily pads, yes. I was going to say I don't believe there's anything else I can get that I want from here, but I completely forgot about lily pads. I'm already at the point in this world where I really don't want to die. I feel like we have something nice going. I've started other hardcore worlds where I died in like the first 5 days. You know, usually it's not so bad because it's so early on that you don't really have anything that you care about, but I feel like things are going pretty well in this world so far. I can't let myself pass some surface cool this early on. The first world we've seen. I do already have 7 obsidian, so if I get some more from this chest, okay, look, a little snow I think just helps you when you die, so it's not helpful at all. Snowy mountains would be so cool if it weren't for the powdered snow. It's literally the only reason I've never built a base up there. There's a lush cave down there. I'm going to mark these coordinates just in case I really feel the need to come back. I doubt that'll happen in these first 100 days, but who knows how long this world will last. There's the big entire on the top of a snow biome, dark forest, and a garden all the way to 100 blocks. None of the biomes I want, but that's pretty cool. Running through a dark oak forest and hardcore is just not okay. There could be monsters lurking around any corner, and there's another baby by itself. Let's get ready to sleep another night. There goes my steak. I do have 8 cooked potatoes. Yeah, cooked potatoes, baked potatoes. I actually really like baked potatoes. I haven't had a baked potato in a while. Cherry villages would be pretty cool, especially when they spawn like this. My friend! I could trade for 2 emeralds, but would that help with anything? No. But don't worry, I'm in hardcore, you're in hardcore, I'll leave you alone. Let's just get some crops and go. This time I won't use a chest on the boat. Oh look, a mushroom pile. The rarest thing, although I think the one I'm looking for is also very rare, and look, I don't really want anything to do with this island, although it's a double. Wow, a triple! What? Okay, that third one might actually be connected to the first, but still, this is very crazy. We gotta realize
Editing.
there's also a second
OOP. Fungal Cart 2004.
That's a very nice hoe, but I don't need it. Monsters can't spawn on this island, so this is actually like really clutch for hardcore. Although I don't want to live here, so yeah. And that third island is connected to this one, so it is a double with like a little bit. Monsters spawn in caves under the mushroom island. That might sound like a bad question, but I don't think it is. Like, is it just these specific blocks they can't spawn, or is it like if they're in a chunk of the mushroom island they can't spawn? We have some iron. I still don't see any monsters, so maybe my dumb question wasn't so dumb after all. I do have that iron pick once this copper one breaks, which will be soon. A third of there's just one singular block right there. Day after day, I'm just running, searching for world generation that calls my name. Well, this is certainly something. In my last video and now this one, I've come across some pretty crazy mountains, and it's very rare to find stuff like this in a world that's not amplified. Speaking of amplified, that's something that I should get to pretty soon. There's even some vines that go almost all the way down, but it's not at fall damage. I'm already so high up, and I'm not even at the top. Really? Why are you
Editing.
doing this to me?
B O
Yeah, go away.
A T O.
Even this more world general. Oh, yes! This is what I wanted! Mangrove biome is what I was looking for. My base won't go here, but I will get some of those saplings before I leave. Living this half an hour for is just asking to not make it to 400. Mangrove wood is a wood that I've never really used, and that's just because this wood is very hard to farm, at least compared to all the other wood types in the game. I think this right here is one of the saplings. Now the most important task is to find a wood. something that I'm just gonna have to abandon for the time being. Day 11, the journey continues. Sir, please. If you're enjoying the video so far, please consider subscribing. There's a lot of government. Oh my gosh, get me out of this biome. There's a lot of different bugs in this game, and a lot of people call this bug rock. But to be honest, while I play, I don't really experience many bugs. A little something happened right here. I don't exactly know what it was. I very, very rarely run into issues with this game. And whatever happened right here really wasn't that big of a problem at all. I don't know what that was about. In the blacksmith, we have nothing. This is... This is where I'm gonna live. I like the idea of being on an island in hardcore. It just makes it that much more difficult for monsters to get me. It's also not really cut off from the rest of the lane, so I'll be able to build a bridge and have an easy way to get there. On top of that, it's a pretty big... So we have
Editing. TRYING space TK space LOOK space trying TO space LOOK space Fungal Cart 2400.
give us a better idea of how much space we really have. And while I chop away, I'm going to plant these saplings. I don't know if they need to be spaced out like regular trees, so I'll start with something like that and get to chopping. There goes my copper axe. I do have some iron and could make an iron axe, but I think right now it'll just be better to craft a couple stone axes. I'm pretty sure stone... Oh, they already grew. This is just from one sapling. Interesting. So I'm going to actually move these two a bit further away. I wonder how much wood I'll get from this tree. It's raining outside, so the second I'm able to sleep, I will do so. I have so much steak, let's just get this smelted up. I'm assuming the copper axe is slightly faster than a stone axe, and that's where it should sit, slightly better than stone, but slightly worse than iron. I won't waste a lot of time getting animals that spawn here. For now, I can give them temporary homes. I'm more so hoping for cows, but sheep will do. The second one right there. I don't really care about getting a chicken right now. Only cows and sheep. I think that's every single tree. We do have another sector of the island. I'm not worried about clearing this one out right now, although this gives us so much more space. Let's get you into a hole and hopefully find a second one. I need to figure out the most efficient way to get rid of these trees. And chop away at the tree. I hope that the roots go away once the wood goes away. Otherwise, I'll also have to manually break all of the roots. Mangrove was not the way to go. I'm not joking, I just watched a tutorial on how to efficiently grow these trees, and it will help out just a little bit. Now, in the 30-second short, what he did was just cluster grow these. So I think something as simple as this, paired with sharing the leaves, and I think we'll be good. From those 3 first trees, I was able to get logs, and I don't think we can do this one even without bone meal or sugar. While I wait for those trees to grow, let's plant some sugarcane as well as other crops. The sugarcane cow combo will ensure early enchanting, and growing these other crops as soon as possible is definitely the best way to go. I'll just start something very temporary right over here.
Editing. WE space GOT space A space PITTLE space OF space FOOD space LITTL. Fungal Cart 2413 says we got a little of food. SO space NOW space WE space MADE. Fungal Cart 2413 says so now we made a boring house. S-E-E space Y-O-U space O-N space T-H-E space N-E-X-T space C-H-A-P-T-E-R space T-K space M-A-K-E space Fungal Cart 2413 says see you on the next chapter to make a huge house. Fungal Cart 2000